Hello, testing. We are live. One, two, three. Sound check. Hello, testing. We are live. One, two, three. Sound check.
Testing 1 2 3. Can you hear me out there, you guys? We want to make sure that you can hear me before we get this show off the road because it's a hot ass show. I want to make sure, you guys, that you can hear me out there. Okay, praise Jesus. You guys, when it comes down to it, let me tell you one thing. We're getting into what Shay's talked about. We're getting into what she was getting into. She broke some hearts. She got you guys some inspiration yesterday. We're going to clip a little bit about that. You guys saw those debates. We were undecided. We're waiting for the debate, right? So now the debate has happened. And so we are sitting here doing it. But anyway, you guys, I'm Kareem Jackson live on the set. We're getting into a lot of expat things, travel things you should be getting to know about. You guys saw the notes. You saw the thumbnail. You know we're going to get into it. So you guys, 5 minutes, we're going to get this show started. Mics are working. We are hot. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, KreemTomio.com. You guys, Philippines Magazine. You guys, we're live on with LinkedIn. Yeah, LinkedIn Live as well. So you guys, share this, and let's get into this. 5 minutes, you guys. 5 minutes.
Hey, you guys, Kareem Jackson, you are live on the set, and I'm going to take you around the world with me. My dream as a minimalist CEO, turning my clients' dreams into reality is what I do, showing that success is truly for everyone. Hey, you guys, I've got new shows weekly. Stay tuned and live your best life.
Stroll down the runway, another payday, cover of magazines. And when they see me, they wanna be me. I am the fantasy. Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. To grow Almonds Chinese, red carpet TV, valet my limousine. Box office sweetie, and Oscar nominee. Now watch me snatch trophies. Woo! Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. Walk, now walk, walk, now walk. Stroll down the runway, another payday, cover of magazine. And when they see me, they wanna be me. I am the fantasy. Woo! Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Head to toe, let your whole body talk. Bump and bump it, bump it and bump, bump it, bump.
Success is for everyone, you're special. You're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Kareem Jackson is here. Turn your dreams into reality. Remember baby, success is for everyone. Live on the set, new shows weekly.
Kareem. How you doing?
Hey you guys, Kareem Jackson live on the set, you guys. And
Yeah, we're live in 30 minutes.
30 minutes, okay. Hey you guys, I'm sorry I was outside, you guys. This is an amazing situation. It's fresh and fresh out here. Yesterday's show was amazing, you guys. It was great. We're gonna do some recaps. We're gonna go through, talk about Dr. Shays. We'll show you guys all about that kind of stuff. Yeah, you guys, because I'm telling you, the expat situation, you guys, the immigrant situation, you guys are giving these guys a hard time. But I'll tell you this right now, is that people all over the world, they pee outside. They go outside, they eat the chickens that are running around. They do that stuff. So the whole thing about it's sitting up here and taking care of them, it's sitting up and being in a situation where they're doing all these things that you guys said. Usually Trump, you may hate him or not, you may, but he usually has a little truth to what he's saying. But I will say this, is that around the world, one of the most refreshing things you can do is to sit up and use the bathroom outside. One of the best things you can do is to have a wild range chicken or a wild range duck. I don't know what the cats and the dogs and things like that, but I will tell you is that yes, they do eat dogs around the world. Yes, and you guys invited these folks to America, and they do that, the same as they think they were crazy for eating rabbit. So you guys, but even more importantly than that, 283 million Instagram followers, putting some shine on the Vice President, Kamala Harris. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. You get, okay, Taylor Swift. You guys, you know it's crazy. You know it's crazy. So what does that mean? The game is totally changing, you guys. It's crazy. So today on the show, we're going to talk about that. We're getting into the whole specific expats versus immigrants thing. Who is really winning? Because let's talk about this. U.S. immigrants, aka expats like myself, we're up overseas compared to immigrants coming to the United States. We go overseas and we act crazy. We pee outside. We party. You've seen Mexico. You've seen the Philippines. You've seen all over the world. We go around the world doing some crazy ass shit. So you're complaining about some things that are kind of silly, but all types of things are changing right now. All types of things are changing. We're getting into that today. We're getting into all that today on the show because you guys are mad because it gave them a little bit of cheese, but we go all over the world. You know, we don't need no cheese because the dollar's worth $100. The dollar's worth $55. We don't need a handout. While we're out here in the Philippines, we're in Bali, we're in Ghana, Costa Rica, living single incomes. Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, you know folks back home in the States are barely making it on double incomes. So at the end of the day, we get a handout going abroad no matter what. Because at the end of the day, when we go abroad, the dollar is so strong. So let's check ourselves. Because America, not blacks, whites, immigrants, America has a problem right now. They're eating cats and everything like that. When it comes down to it, they sit there eating cats, eating dogs, they're peeing outside. Come on, we got more problems than that in America, you guys. Trump, Fox News, they always say wild stuff to get your attention. And usually it's a little bit right, by the way, as well. But at the end of the day, his delivery is wrong. But in the day, they probably are. You invited the M, they hungry, they eating stuff. 40,000 immigrants are about to be evicted in America. That's what we should be talking about. Meanwhile, all you're talking about is cats and dogs, but 36 eggs in America cost around $12 right now. A week of fruits costs about $80 right now. You ain't gotta live like that. So while you guys argue over the petty stuff and the whole Trump tariff, I'm gonna debunk some tariffs today because you guys do not understand what the fucking tariff means. Freedom from Kamala, what does that really mean? I wanna know, everybody wants to know. The America itself sold us on a dream. It kind of breached that contract, and now sometimes it feels like more of a nightmare to many, many people. Because I'm gone, you guys, working 60 hours a week, fighting to stay afloat. You guys, come on, be real, be honest, when you could be thriving somewhere else. So let's break all this down, all this drop, all the tariff stuff, all the cost of living stuff, because we need to know who is really profiting off your hustle. So today on the show, you guys, women, be afraid. Men, there is hope. Couples, save your fucking selves. But I want everybody to listen up, family. Women, if you feeling the stress, the burnout, it's what your men have been telling you about all along. But family, trust me, today on the show, this ain't gonna be like it was yesterday. Because I want to open this up. Because it ain't like that everywhere. It ain't like that. Men, fellas, there is more out there on this earth that God created than just grinding till you drop. Believe me, it's true. You saw Shay's yesterday. Didn't she give you hope? Couples, y'all trying to keep that spark alive and keep your families together, and it's fucking hard because the dollar does not get you what it used to in America. And families, if you already have a family, you want to give your kids a shot at some real childhood. I know that you do. But the truth of it is, to do that, it's time to pack your passports. Explore life while joy is still on the menu around the world. Overnight, you could change your life. So this episode, you guys, stay tuned, get your coffee, get your everything ready. We're serving up the truth, and we're putting y'all on game. It's time to take back your peace, your health, and your happiness. Let's talk about the global lifestyle. Let's talk about the way that we look at the whole debate globally, because we have an opinion. We vote out here in these expat streets, 10 million strong. So today, your call to action before the show, get your coffee refilled, Black Bonus Coffee, get your cocktail, whatever you got, grab a snack, get your passports, start living again, and whatever you do, come right back here, and let's get into this damn show today.
Good time, people! You're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Go grab a snack and come on back.
Philippines, baby. Black Wellness, you guys, Freedom Blend. If you guys are one of those amazing Ultimate Philippines affiliates, you guys, you want to be a brand ambassador, hit me up, because Black Wellness Freedom Blend is available. It's hazelnut, it's goodness, it's beautiful, all natural, all wonderful, Philippine farmed, hand roasted, hand picked. Okay, you guys, this coffee is to die. It strains completely easy. In this strainer that I use every day here at the studio, y'all, I apologize, but I use my little strainer. I'm saving the environment. I don't waste paper, y'all. This is hand ground, hand roasted goodness. It's healthy, you guys. It strains so easy. It's so smooth. You can drink it black like it's supposed to be. That's the healthiest way for you to boost your immune system, to boost your semen, to boost all your great antioxidants. But I like a little bit of sugar. And when you use sugar, people, use raw sugar and use real cream, not brown sugar, white cancer sugar, and if you need some more like me, grab raw sugar. You know the coffee's good when it blends so easy, when it mixes all together so easy like this. That's how you know it's real. It's not synthetic, okay? Grab you some of this, you guys. Health is a big deal, and we're proud to be available in the Philippines nationwide. Some of this wellness in every single drop, y'all. This is it, available in the Philippines, you guys. You know it's good, baby. But get you some of this Black Wellness blend, you guys, nationwide in the Philippines. Celebrating Black History Month, you guys. A Freedom Blend celebration, now available nationwide in the Philippines. Get you some hand-picked, all-natural, organic hazelnut, baby.
Three, two, one. We are live. Hello, world. Success is for everyone, baby. You're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Yes, let's go.
There's something wrong in this country telling people it is okay to work 3 jobs, not see your kids, not see your loved ones, not take a vacation, and God forbid you get sick, okay? And I still got a job at home because I'm a mother. Because let's not forget, I don't get a day off. And I got to figure all that out. How are we going to eat? How are we going to pay rent? How are we going to pay the utility bills? That every single thing went up after COVID. Not one thing stayed the same. Neither party ever talks about what is really going on in this world. Because I'm not even going to say the country. What is really going on in this world? There is no scarcity. It is how do we pit people against each other so they're too distracted to see everything that I'm too addicted to consuming and how much profit I'm making. And more profit, how many more houses one individual can have? How many yachts can one individual have? And you're going to arrest me now that I make a tent city?
Comes down to it, I wanted to start with that video because I wanted to remind you that I am not alone talking about what I'm talking about, okay? It is not just me. It is not just me at all, you guys. People in America right now are struggling no matter what you see on Instagram, no matter what you see on, no matter what you see on LinkedIn, no matter what you see on Facebook, everything's great. If you guys hear me out there, thank you. I'm glad that you're here. Share the live, share the live, share the live, you guys. A lot of times we forget, you guys, this election. Everybody's not, thank you, brother. Everybody is not a Republican or a Democrat or a third party candidate following whatever. No, most Americans are nothing. They don't even vote, but they're still affected by what you guys vote or do not vote, and what you argue, what you fight, what you focus on. It affects them. This is a woman who's working homeless, and you see she wasn't alone. Her whole family was homeless. And she said the whole world and this and that. The truth of it is that no, sister, it's not happening around the world. It's not happening everywhere. It's happening mainly in the West, especially America right now. Because in America, as you see, you can't even be homeless, you'll be put in jail. You can't even be poor, because what's not happening is in most countries, and you see the video from the guys with the expats and all these guys are talking about showing you that in other countries, you can be poor. Yeah. It's okay. You can choose. You can be simple. You can say fuck it and go live in the goddamn trees if you want to. You can pee outside if you want to. If you see a fucking duck, you can grab that bitch and cook that motherfucker if you want to. In most places outside of America. So it's a double-edged sword. So these folks, I do admit that it's kind of crazy, them grabbing the geese, and then you guys, it wasn't dogs and it wasn't cats, but we do know that yes, people around the world do eat dogs and cats, especially dogs. What's the name of the dog dish in the Philippines, Julius?
Adobo.
No, the dog. There's a dish. I know what adobo is. Adobo can be anything. But what is the one with the dog? He's not a real fan. I know more than he does. I guarantee it's someone please chime in the comments. I see you guys, Jeff Boy. If you know that, please comment. I see here Mail Gonzalez, JM. I'm getting a lot. I can't read all the names. But if you guys are watching the Philippines, please let me know. There's a dog dish. It has little hair sticking out of it and everything. That's how you know it's dog. Yeah. Those are the rich province people that get the dogs. But of course, goat, you guys, popular as hell. They think that we're crazy for eating squirrel, which to them is a rat. They think that we're crazy for eating rabbits, which to them is like another rat. So in Africa, I know that they do eat rats, the big vegetarian rats, but they eat them. And let me tell you this, back in the day, before we got bougie in America, people ate all that shit. I'll tell you, we were joking in the beginning.
I got something.
Yes, sir.
It's called Azucena. Azucena.
I don't think that's the word, though. That sounds very, but anyway, aso means dog, and sena means cooked. So it's cooked dog. But I think there's another word. But azucena, you guys. Because I'm telling you, you need to open up your horizons, open up your world. We're going to get into a lot of that stuff today, you guys. We have a full-packed show. You guys know I want to say congratulations, by the way, to Kamala Harris, Taylor Swift, endorsed her. You can talk shit if you want to. She endorsed her, so shout out to Kansas City, my hometown. You can thank you guys very much. I appreciate all of that stuff. And you guys, wow, we were told you, just like apparently Taylor Swift, we told you here on the show with David Young, we're going to bring back on the show here. He was going to go today, but then we just got things started really late and then early. We're international, we're global. People that get on the show are from around the world. He's in Washington, D.C., we're in Manila right now. But you guys, bullshit aside, we're going to get into how you guys felt about that debate. I want to see you guys chime in if you want to, but I'll tell you this. What I was waiting for to see from Miss Kamala Harris, whether you think she's black or not, she was black last night. That wasn't no white girl. I've never seen no Indian Mumbai. No, the black came out. She laughs a lot. My mom is kind of like that. My mom giggles when she's kind of stressed out or frustrated or in shock. So I'm used to that. And to be honest, we might need people that are not so damn stern. When it was about Biden and Trump, I'm going to tell you right now, you guys all know I was a black log-time Republican that was either going to vote for the couch or vote for Trump. Biden, I just know. And then you guys talk shit about me for that. But then you kind of point by getting rid of You guys got rid of him faster than even I was talking about. And then you jumped right on board with Kamala. And by the way, congratulations again to Kamala Harris. She raised $1 billion. $1 billion. I would tell you this. I say that in gist because the video that we played, they can raise $1 billion to have those parties, to have concerts, to fight amongst themselves, to pay legal fees between themselves. All their lawyers get rich. If you've ever been in a political campaign or a political group, you know what I'm talking about. While this girl is homeless with her kids, I mean, I don't understand that. I don't. And now that I'm out of it, we saw O'Shea Deuce Jackson. We showcased him yesterday. O'Shea was talking about the whole get passport thing or whatever. Guys like him, guys like me, and I mean guys like me and me that's more sophisticated passport bros. We're not running through the streets, eating food and starting riots and crowds and partying and just. There's a lot of other reasons to leave the states. But one of those is to just, when you see the sister in the beginning, and then you know that Kamala raised $1 billion, like, what is that, 30 days? Tops 45 days? What do you feel like? What does it make you feel like? And unless you're in that circle with the catering company, the legal company, or the whatever the hell, you ain't getting none of that money. They will let you be homeless and arrest you for being homeless in America. That doesn't happen around the world, you guys. And Taylor Smith, she backed Kamala Harris. So I will say that whether you like it or not, women power is hot right now. Women, I don't know what you could do, whether she's black or not. I'm going to tell you this, she's black enough. So the black-ish girls, the white chicks, the black girls, the lesbians, the women, I'm telling y'all, I'm excited to see what's going to happen. I'm so excited. My mom is excited. And any of you guys out there that know your mom is excited, she can't wait to vote. She got her hair done to go vote. So we're breaking this down today. I want to get into some of these questions, you guys, because what does it all mean? What does it mean to us regular people out here on the grind? Because the game is changing and we need to really pay attention to it. Kamala, let's look at her age. She's a woman. Be Pacific. She's a real woman. She's black-ish. She's Indian. She's Jamaican. She's pulling in the white girls who typically were not going to support the Democrats. Let's not forget that. Taylor wasn't all in. She was waiting like me. So what's really happening right now? Anyway, another thing I want to get into, you guys, is the immigrants, the U.S. versus expats like me, as other immigrants, because I don't understand really who's winning. I don't think that you kind of understand what it really means. Here in America, we have all these words like migrant, right? These people, because they're doing all the job.
set with Kareem Jackson. Go grab a snack and come on back. Good time, people. You're live on the set with Kareem Jackson. Go grab a snack and come on back.
Magazine. And you guys, you need a superstar for those pearly whites. I know that you do, but we got you covered. You guys, check out our hottest dental clinics in Bulacan. And you guys all are ready right now to give you that $1 million, million peso smile. First, you guys, you all know ANDC, Elena No Fuente Dental Cosmetics, where they mix dentistry with a little bit of magic, you guys. Then I want you guys, check out Dr. Dental Clinic, your homeboy for all things toothy. And then you guys, I got another one for you. Paseo Dental Clinic, the yellow brick road to a blindingly bright smile. You guys, if you're looking to upgrade that smile, they're amazing. And then you guys, Umi Pig Franco, you guys, he's really cool. The dental clinic, you guys, where they're cooking up beautiful smiles all day, every single day. And then you guys, I want you guys to meet Premier Smile and Dental Clinic. You guys, your smile is their jam. Don't worry about that. And then check this one out. Arc 17 Dental Clinic is going to blow your mind. They're all about crafting those perfect smiles every day, all day, just for you. Then you guys, Doc A Dental Clinic, just counting every tooth and making it count. They're really good at taking precise situations and getting precise outcomes for you, whatever it is you want to look like. And you guys, RCS, Oral Rehabilitation Clinic, you guys, wow. They are there to put your confidence back in your grin, y'all. I promise you that. Dr. Keith, Dental Clinic, okay, they've got that personal touch that a lot of you guys like, that personal touch that makes your choppers really work out, makes you grow really good. And you guys, you want to be around the historical district, Bar Swain Dental Clinic, you guys, that's the neighborhood wizards of oral health. You got to go over there and try them out. I want you guys to meet all the dentists in the Bulacan area, in our area here, with the Longos Lifestyle Magazine, Bulacan Lifestyle Magazine, and you guys make the choice yourself. Come on over, you guys, and let's get that smile on fleek. Your journey to a healthier, brighter, and more stunning smile starts right here in Bulacan, baby. Hey, and by the way, if you guys want to get your business showcased in the Bulacan Lifestyle Magazine, Longos, or Bulacan Lifestyle Magazine, or anywhere in the whole Philippines magazine lifestyle situation, PM is the key. And if you like this video, you guys, make sure to love, share, and follow us on this video. Please take the time. It does so much wonderful stuff for me and these folks that we showcase. Like, love, share, and follow.
And JJ is one of my subscribers, and you sent me a comment today, right?
Yeah, actually it was yesterday.
It was yesterday, okay.
Yeah.
So I saw the comment, and you said you're going to be here, and
yeah.
I normally don't come on Saturday because the coffee shop here has a Bible study. It gets really busy and really noisy, so we're lucky today it's kind of quiet. So nice to have you here. So tell me a little about your background, JJ. Where are you from?
I'm from born and raised in Nebraska, and 8 different states, 3 different.
Three, 2, 1. everyone! We are live! Hello, world! Success is for everyone, baby! You're live on the set with Kareem Jackson! Yes! Let's go!
Really just everything that was going on in America. It wasn't necessarily the Philippines. I originally left America, but I have some disability comprehension issues, dyslexia and stuff like that, and I couldn't figure out. I was going to go to Africa first.
Okay.
And travel around to some countries, but I couldn't figure out some of the stuff, and I couldn't get a hold of the embassy, and there was like some scams and things like that.
Yeah.
And then I had heard about the Philippines, and I did some research on YouTube and such like that, and it's free visa upon entry, so it's easier to understand than that. Can't get scammed on that.
Yeah.
When I got here, I was just traveling the world, really. I was traveling, to countries where the dollar stretched further,
Of course.
make my disability money stretch further, but
Yes, sir.
Yes, you guys. Okay. First of all, I'm going to play those because I want you guys to understand and want you to see. Folks are leaving America for many, many different reasons, you guys. Folks are leaving for many, many different reasons. Yeah, a little bit louder, my computer, like that microphone line up. Barely. You guys, those are two videos right there, two videos of people that are living in the Philippines, specifically or abroad, for that matter, Americans that were homeless in America, like that young lady you saw in the beginning of the show. There we go, I can hear that. I want you guys to understand that in the day, this is real. These folks, those two that you saw, they vote. Expats can vote. They're the absentee ballots that you guys always hear about. I want you guys to really understand that it's real. The elections, whether you believe in them or not, it's real. Understand. It's serious. The reason why I keep bringing up, I keep showing you this, I want you to understand that we saw the debates. Got a clip of Donald Trump. I'm going to show you the kind of things it says. I'm going to tell you this, you guys, before you guys talk shit about me. Like I said at the beginning of the episode. Can you hear me out there? Little thing. But I'm going to tell you this. It gets these things. You guys go old school. Testing 1, 2, 3. If you can hear me out there, let me know. You guys can talk shit about Trump all you want, and maybe he got, instead of saying peas, he was saying ducks. If you can hear me, let me know. This mic is better. Yeah. Fantastic, you guys. At the end of the day, you guys, what happens is maybe he was wrong and it was geese. It wasn't a cat. It wasn't necessarily pets, but maybe it was pets. I mean, people are losing their pets. People may take the pets. They may have just killed the dog. Who knows? But whatever it is, people do eat dogs around the world. People do use the bathroom outside, in the grass, in the trees, behind a tree, behind a bush, around the world. I don't mean number two necessarily, but they do. So I want to tell you this real quick while we're talking about this, is you guys understand something. You asked for this. You guys want the immigrants to come. And while you guys are criticizing them for doing what they're doing, you've seen a lot of folks that leave the States, some of these folks that leave the States were homeless in America that went abroad. You've seen how what we do in Mexico and Cancun. You've seen what happens. And you see how we party. We pee outside. We pass out drunk in the street. We act a fool in their clubs and their bars. What do you think it's like for them? It's like, what do you think it's like? So for us to be able to be so critical and so rude, while you see how we talk about how hospitable, how nice, how sweet and welcoming the Filipinos are in the Philippines. When we tell you how when you go home to Ghana or Africa in general and you touch the soil, it changes your soul, your being. All of a sudden, when someone comes to our country, there's an issue. The double standard is crazy. And while we come to these countries and we eat weird things to them too, we want to do weird things to them too. As you say, many of the passport bros are going to the bars, taking advantage of the young ladies sometimes. We do all kinds of stuff abroad too. We do wonderful stuff like find love, get families, build, invest. Yeah, most of the billionaires in the Philippines are expats or were. They're mixed families. But when someone comes to America, yes, they're getting some cheap, some cheddar. They're getting some money. They're getting some financial help. They're getting all the things you guys complain about. But what do you think it's like for a foreigner or for another country when a foreigner comes and $1 equals 20, 30, 50, 100, 300? What do you think that we don't need a free apartment? We got $100. We can move in. We don't need a background check. We don't need a credit check. We don't need any of those things because we got $500. We can just pay to get in. What does it cost? Here's my ID. Here's my passport. Here's my visa, whatever they ask. But that's it. There's no credit checks for us either. There's no background checks for us either. You think that when these folks are going buying houses in Ghana that they go through W-2s and shit? No. There's a whole lot of reasons to leave America, y'all. It's not just the money. So when these folks come to the States, you guys better check yourself because many of you are in their countries right now. You have that clip from Donald Trump? You have that clip, Julius, with Donald Trump? I want to show you this, and I'm going to tell you this. Trump actually was 80% correct. So the guys that are looking at him and laughing at him, and to be honest, Kamala, I'm cool. I get it because it sounds crazy. But you know, it's probably true, Kamala. You know when he said it. And even if it's not true, it's what white men in America think the migrants are doing. All we need to do is have a white man think that we stole something, think that we killed someone, think that we looked at a white girl, raped a white girl, or anything like that, and we could be dead. Got it?
Country by allowing these millions and millions of people to come into our country, and look at what's happening to the towns all over the United States. And a lot of towns don't want to talk. It's not going to be Aurora or Springfield. A lot of towns don't want to talk about it because they're so embarrassed by it. In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country. And it's a shame. As far as rallies are concerned, as far as the reason they go is they like what I say. They want to bring our country back. They want to make America great again. It's a very simple phrase. Make America great again. She's destroying this country. And if she becomes president, this country doesn't have a chance of success. Not only success, we'll end up being Venezuela on steroids.
I just want to clarify here. You bring up Springfield, Ohio, and
with all the bullshit, you are not realizing that in the day when it comes down to it, they have us all distracted, right? We're worried about dogs and cats and lions, tigers, and bears. Be a little louder here. While we're worried about cats and dogs and lions, tigers, and bears, you guys, these guys, this is what they think. This is what they think. Thank you, dudes. I appreciate it. You guys, the sound was getting better. You know, with the typhoon and rain's coming, y'all, and I'm in the Philippines. I'm miles away. We getting things situated, traffic. You know how it is, y'all. At least you will know how it is. But my point is, if a white man like Trump thinks that, he thought that the five guys in the New York City park, I don't want to say it and get banned by YouTube, but you know what I'm talking about. He thought they were guilty. Thought. And he pulled out full-page ads in the New York Times or whatever it was, telling them that we need to bring back the death penalty. I do give him credit and understand it was his mistake. He shouldn't have. He should have got more. But that's all it is. I can see both sides. They made him think that those five guys were guilty. That's all it took. So while we're abroad, taking advantage of the US dollar conversion rates, which is why they've got the whole BRICS and things like that happening. Hello, it's real. While we're walking off planes with $25,000 jobs at a damn 7-Eleven as a fucking manager, but we're a millionaire in Ghana, a millionaire in the Philippines, right? While you're a teacher, while you're a passport bro traveling, you got $500 in your pocket. You heard Miss Cha, she had $500 in her pocket. When we go there, it's 25,000, it's 50,000, it's 100,000. We're complaining because they got some food and an apartment to get trapped in the rat race. Mind you, there's 10 million of us living abroad outside of America. So they have to replace us. Even if we're paying taxes back home, because you know expats pay double tax usually. We ain't got to make as much money. We ain't got to make as much money. And we live better. So we're not sitting in America striving, killing ourselves to be that 6-figure, 7-figure person anymore. Usually, Instagram is not real. So if you're a family, if you're a couple, if you're single, if you're a passport bro, a passport girl, you guys better wake up. You guys better understand something different is happening. That you saw the first video. America has an issue right now. And the debates, when they got into that, you guys, I cannot express to you how shocked I was at the U.S. debates this time. Because one, women, we need women right now. We need a woman leader right now. I'm going to say it out loud. David, you'll be happy to hear this if you're watching. We need a woman leader right now. I wish the Republicans kind of woke the fuck up and put one in there. If they would have put a black woman in there, they got a couple they could have put out there. It would have changed the game. If Trump would have picked a female vice president, it would have changed the game. But they didn't. Once again, the Democrats, they've got first to the market every time. They put the black dude who was only blackish, just like Kamala. Don't forget that, y'all. But y'all loved Obama. So understand something. We need a woman. We need some giggling. We need some laughter. We need someone to make gist of crazy stuff. But at the end of the day, I believe that we need to be real about the situation as well. And I do believe that even though I still want to talk to David and have another episode with him and Senator David Haley here as well. David Youngblood, the U.S. attorney or U.S. lobbyist who's attorney, and then David Youngblood, who, mind you, Senator David Haley, I'm sorry, who also, by the way, is an attorney as well. That's I didn't think about that. But he's a senator. Because I got questions. But I do feel like we need that right now in the United States. We need it. There's no doubt about it. And if you saw the debates, you can see why we need it. I don't think that everyone's going to run all over Kamala because Trump did not run all over Kamala. Everyone's saying why they thought he did or did not run all over Kamala. Everyone's saying that they told him to be good. They told him not to say anything. They told him, you can't tell Trump shit. He knew that at the end of the day, whether you believe it, whether you act like it or not, white folks, you know this is true. You don't fuck with no black girl. Not her mouth. You can't hit her. You can't call her out of her name. You can't do all the things you do to black women or blackish women or most women because you're on that stage. What you saw was Trump But the bullshit aside, he didn't have much ammunition when he couldn't attack. Because one, she is blackish. She would have came back with something. She wouldn't have been Hillary Clinton. I'm just saying that. She wouldn't have been Hillary Clinton. She went in there, whether you liked it or not, she laughed. She held her own. And you're telling me that she can't handle people outside the country? She got where she is. I got to give the girl props. Whether you think she slept her way to the top or not is irrelevant. She's at the top, and she's got the job. And if you look at the white guys, how did Trump get where he is? How did any of these white dudes get where they are? You may like them. You may be a Trumper like a motherfucker. I've got all his ties too. I've got all his books. I've got the CDs. I got even the one with him and Robert Kiyosaki. We want you to be rich. That's what it's fucking called. I've got Think and Go Rich as well. That's not him. I've got The Art of the Deal. Then when he went bankrupt, I don't know which time it was, but I got The Art of the Comeback. Because I had to have a comeback too after 2000 every session. So I've been following Trump since the early days, The Apprentice, all of that. Just like all other black folks, we got him in songs. He's been with Snoop Dogg until he went to become president. He was cool. We knew he was a racist, but truthfully, most white dudes over 45 are kind of racist in some way or another. And if you're not racist and you're over 45 and you're white, you know you're one of the few. Because when you go home for Thanksgiving, because I've dated whites, y'all, I've got white family members. When you go home for Thanksgiving, you get reminded of how liberal you are. So my point is that we need that right now. I think that we need a woman to come in, someone of color, because let me tell you one thing that you don't think about in America. Republicans, listen to me. This is one of your own talking to you. No one gives a fuck about Republicans, Democrats, anywhere else in the world but America. When Obama walked in the room, he was a 6-foot, sexy, powerful black man. They did not fuck with him. The same as when Trump walks in the room. He's a big-ass white dude. You do not fuck with him. They don't care about Republicans. They don't even know. Even here in the Philippines, when I have people in my media, my shows, and my magazines, I've got to be reminded that they're different parties or different organizations or different fraternities, because I don't know all their stuff. And I don't care. All I care is you're good to me. You're good for the country. You're good for the situation. So when they walk into the room, she's already a vice president. Already. He's already been a president. So technically, one thing I do like is it seems like the Democrats are giving promotions from within. Biden was a vice president. He became president. She was vice president. Now she's moved up. So that is kind of corporate. I can respect that. But understand, she's not one of those folks you push around. That's not it. Women, you don't put, how do you think women are so, they're cunning in different ways. And I want to see it. I want to understand it. I want to know what we're doing. Julius, what's that next video that we have? We have, okay. I showed you the young lady that was homeless and all that. I've showed you we don't have another one from the debate. There's only one from the debate. Yeah, I just want you to see that one. But you guys, say it again. So I want to remind you guys. I want to showcase this guy that came to the Philippines. You guys, we showed one of the influencers yesterday, the 3 of the guys, and then we showed ours. But now I got another guy that just landed. Okay, the brushstrokes. This guy raised 300,000 new followers once he just landed in the Philippines. So the love is amazing. The following's amazing. If you look again, the same as the other guys, but behind the pictures, you see how beautiful the Filipinos are. And the reason I'm showing this to you, I'm talking about it, is because we got a little clip from Shades from yesterday. I'm going to show you guys, ladies, if you're listening, please pay attention. These guys are leaving America. The media is just using you and the whole cat fight, sex support of the sexist type thing to distract you from the fact that no, they're leaving for many reasons more than dating. Check this video out. I'll be right back, guys. Check this out.
All right, Philippines. Let's turn up. Do not forget to hit that like button and that sub button, bro. Let's turn up, man. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't not expect somebody to have a Monkey D. Luffy. Hey, give me some of that. What's the Filipino snack I can try? Pilos. Pedophiles? What? Pilos? Hey, okay, all right. All right, D. Here. Whose shop is this? This your shop? Oh, damn, I didn't even see you. Here, 10, just keep it. Yeah, keep it. Keep the 10. All right, so let's try these pillows, man. For like every time in these days.
I wanted to show you that clip. You guys can follow him. His name is I Show Speed, you guys. Check out I Show Speed. The young man travels all over the world. I think it was in Japan for at one point, seeing if it was true. If I remember right about the whole Japanese black guy thing. But he was a little rude a little bit in there. But I know that he may be acting cool. He was overwhelmed because they chased his ass up in the damn Jollibee. So you got to look at the whole video. He's a little bit rude in there, but I think he's more in shock than rude a little bit. And I'm a little older, more polite to older people and things like that. But the love. Do you think that this guy, if you look at that video, America, ladies, gentlemen, whoever, do you think that he left America just because he couldn't find a date? The brother's handsome. The brother's athletic. He's short because he looked like when he's same size Filipino. He couldn't make them damn dunks. He said the damn thing was too damn high. And I don't know if it's not high, but the Filipinos is fucking jumping. And they 5'5", 5'8", 5'9". But anyway, my point is, that's why they're leaving. There's so much going on right now. This debate that we saw, they're debating a lot more than just how much is the cost of eggs. Men are leaving in America. You saw, because last night with Shays, you saw her list last night. I've got to get this clip brought out, guys, that interview that I got with her, make it look a little bit better or whatever, because she gave you guys some gems. Men, and you guys check out the Shays interview. She gave the sound better and get it. I'm telling you, she gave the reasons that every guy out there leaves America. It's because the money value, high value, medium value, struggling, and even these brothers, you saw the video, two of them, white and a black dude, even if you're homeless in America, when you come here, traditional does not mean you clean dishes. That's not necessarily what it means. Well, my mom, have you done dishes since you've been here? Mom, have you done dishes since you've been here? Dishes. No. Or clean. Have you driven? Have you driven since you've been here? And that's my mom. I'm just saying, it's a lie. It's all a lie. It's all a facade to make you think that it's your fault that these men are leaving. It's your fault. At the end of the day, they're tired of working 60 hours a week. The woman in the beginning told you she's working 2 and 3 jobs. The person next door to her in the homeless camp is working 2, 3 jobs. And they're homeless and they're white. So what you think black folks are going through? You think that this kid, if he went to America and he went through a neighborhood and he's promoting his business, his whatever it is, that he would have the response that he got from the Philippines? Do you think he would be able to get those followers organically if he was anywhere else? No. So you think that he had bodyguards, he had whatever, so thank God he did. But I'll tell you this, that's what I experienced when I first came. I'm not that young. I came at 39 years old. But I'll tell you, it was similar to that in a business way, professional way. When I went to business meetings and events, the welcome was real. So these debates, understand we need a woman, because I'm going to tell you something that I think it will help us soften ourselves in America right now. I know it sounds crazy, and the reason I'm saying this, and mind you, Kamala is, her family are both migrants, immigrants, both of her family. Trump, y'all, if you're following Trump, if you're one of my Trumper friends out there, I got Trumper friends. His wife is a fucking immigrant. His ex-wife is an immigrant. His kids are no different than Kamala. They're the outcome of an immigrant and a white dude. And remember, Trump, he comes from like, what is it, Scotland or something, I think. His lineage goes back to Scotland. The same as ours goes back to Africa. So I'm just saying, is it open our eyes a little bit and understand that whether you like it or not, these immigrants are going to be your best friend someday, because AI will not be your friend. If AI takes your job, you can't, they don't care what you say. AI is going against all of us. So anyway, you guys, I think that it's going to change everything if we can get this woman in office. I just really do. I really think that we just need to really understand that we travel the world, you guys. Instead of you being frustrated, why don't you get your passport and travel as well? Why don't you can vote from anywhere in the world. What do you think? How do you think military guys do it? What do you think an absentee ballot means? We actually get to vote early. We get to vote from our homes or from the expat lounge or the Elks Club or the U.S. Embassy Lounge. It's bougie out here when you vote. There's no lines. There's no none of that. None. So I just want to really emphasize again. And Joe, can you play my favorite? Can you play the first video with the girl again? Because I want to remind y'all motherfuckers. It's not a black issue. We all niggas now. We all niggas now. This is not a black thing anymore. Male thing anymore. Blue collar thing anymore. This is affecting white women. And she's homeless. She's homeless. Play this, remind the people who just came in. Some of you guys just tuned in. I want to thank you guys for being here. Share this live, you guys. But check this out. This is what I use to set the tone at the beginning of the show. Remind y'all.
Thing went up, and there's something wrong in this country telling people it is okay to work 3 jobs, not see your kids, not see your loved ones, not take a vacation, and God forbid you get sick. Okay? And I still got a job at home because I'm a mother. Because let's not forget, I don't get a day off. And I got to figure all that out. How are we going to eat? How are we going to pay rent? How are we going to pay the utility bills? That every single thing went up after COVID. Not one thing stayed the same. Neither party ever talks about what is really going on in this world. Because I'm not even going to say the country. What is really going on in this world? There is no scarcity. It is, how do we pit people against each other so they're too distracted to see everything that I'm too addicted to consuming, and how much profit I'm making, and more profit, how many more houses one individual can have, how many yachts can one individual have, and you're gonna arrest me now that I make a tent city?
She's on to something. Where she's wrong is it, no, sister. People around the world are not all dealing with that shit. Julius, are you homeless? Did you graduate college? High school? Okay, so what the fuck? He got a kid, everything. A baby mama, everything. His kids have a place to stay. Multiple. They got family place to go. He got an apartment he just got. They got many places to go before they go to the damn park and get arrested. Single income man taking care of his son the best way he can. Not even, no college loans, tuition loans, don't owe nobody nothing. It's not like that around the world, you guys. And it's not that people who travel, it's not that we really want to be lazy. It's not, we're burnt the fuck out. And now women, you are seeing, because of liberation, that was only the 60s. Let's not forget, it wasn't like 1,000 years ago. In America, for that matter, it was only the 60s. They didn't really get going till the 70s. So you're now seeing what men have been saying, especially black men. Now you're coming home feet hurting. Now you're coming home frustrated. Now you're being evicted because you see what we've been saying about not you, not Nevada, not Texas, not California, but America. You're seeing that the issue now is ridiculous. How is it that you cannot be a high school graduate and raise your family in another country? How? Whereas you work 2 and 3 jobs in America, as she said, and you're arrested for it. I hear a lot of the expats when I say that when they get off the plane in the Philippines or Africa or certain countries of Mexico, some place like that, they say, oh, I saw so many poor people. You know why? Because they're fucking living there. That's why. There's nowhere to put them. They're not in jail. Be poor. That's why you see them. And most of the time, they chose to be poor. They said, I'm not fucking with that. I'm going to sit right here and have my little, and mind you, I tell you this, half of Filipinos that you see in the street that you think are poor own their homes. It may be a fucking shanty. It may be land. That motherfucker may just be a big ass field of fucking mangoes, but they own their shit. They could go get a tent and live on their shit. And you may not even know that you see all them shanties. You see all these little shanty homes around sometimes. You know why they're shanties? Because they own the land. And they're getting the money, the next generation or the next generation to build the property. But they cannot be evicted. That's why you have to see them. That's why. And 9 times out of 10, the person that you're calling poor in the Philippines or in Africa or any other place in the world besides the Western Hemisphere, they have more assets than you. They've never had a divorce like you. They've never contemplated suicide. They don't have gout. They don't have diabetes. They don't have dementia. They don't have Alzheimer's. They don't have cancer. They're happier than you. They're funner than you. They've got more joy than you. They are homeless, and you tell me this too. You're watching your corner. They're homeless with the wife and the kids and the dog. Everybody's homeless. Everybody. They are homeless, and it still didn't ruin their relationship. And then when they figure it out, when they grow, when they if they want, or the one kid, they decide that you're going to be the one, and we're going to put you through school, through college, and you're going to get the job, and you're going to be the one that takes this land that we got, and you're going to build that first house or whatever it is, just like we're the first black show, because white folks have forgotten in America. We've been the first blacks to get that job, the first blacks to be on this show, the first black to go to that college. But you tell me the truth, white folks. You know that most blacks, that when you see them, they weren't black or poor. They weren't homeless. You thought they were, but they were the best in their field. They were great in the community. They may have been ghetto or home, whatever you want to call it, but they were home with their families. So when you see these debates and you're kind of contemplating, and if you're a Republican out there, please share this live and let's have a conversation, because Republican or Democrat, if you closed your eyes, what do you think the world needs to see from America right now? Whether you like Obama or not, the world saw that America wasn't full of shit, that they walked their walk and talked their talk. They said they were diverse and they showed it. Now they're going to show it again. What the world sees, remember, there's been Philippine presidents that are women. There's been English queens, obviously. Secretary of State has been a woman in England, the UK, Africa, of course, all the way back to Cleopatra. They've had female leaders. So whatever the female brings to the table, America, because of this party crap and this sexist crap, we've missed whatever that is that they bring. Not to mention they've all pretty much been old white dudes. We know what the white dudes are going to do. And I'm going to tell you this. You don't need to protect us from immigrants, because at the end of the day, we do much worse shit around the world than any immigrant peeing on your lawn. Any immigrant taking your geese, your duck, your dog, your cat. We've done way worse around the world as expats, as individuals, as a country, as military, as business people. Wasn't enough that McDonald's was giving us cancer. Now they got McDonald's all over the Philippines too. And now they have cancer in the Philippines too. Wasn't enough that we had all the soft drinks and the Kool-Aids and the Tangs giving us fucking diabetes. Now we got Filipinos drinking Tang and goddamn Kool-Aid and shit down too. It wasn't enough the Coca-Cola killing us slowly in America with gout and all that crap. Nope, that wasn't enough. We got to have that to where it's the #1 brand in the Philippines too. So now they got fucking gout. Thank God for the Philippine government for making them not put all them fake ass sugars. You know, all those products, they're a little bit different here, but they still fuck you up. But until we came up in here, they never had any of that stuff. They can eat rice all day, every day, drink coffee every day. They never had none of that shit. I've never met a Filipino that didn't die of old age in their home. Besides some freak accident, they die in their home with their family and their kids. It's a whole different situation. So when it comes to what you're saying about America, I think we need a woman right now, Republican people. I think we need to think about it. We need to think about it. And we need to figure out to say, understand that Kamala, she's bringing in the white girls too. It's a very diverse situation. Now, let me say this. The Dems in general are a little too liberal right now. I'll put that out there. It's a little too much going on. Everybody got more rights than black folks. I get more stuff as a gay black man than I do as a black man. I get more stuff as a person over 50 now than I do as a black man. There's more situations for my Asian partner than there are for black men in the States. My mom has much more benefits and things as a woman than I do as a black man. So I understand what the fuck you're talking about, Republicans. I really do. That's why I became one 25, 30 years ago. Now it's kind of gone a little crazy. The party's kind of confusing. I'm not really a Trumper, although I do like Donald Trump. I cannot lie. If you look at any of my things back in the day, I've been to every course. I've been to all of them. I was a business guy. I've been in business my whole life. Of course, I followed Trump. Of course, I followed Kiyosaki. Of course, Think and Grow Rich as well. Napoleon Hill. I followed him too. They were all the same. Back in the day, the old white dudes are the only thing we had. There was no black rich people mentoring black young men. We had to go to Trump. We had to go to Kiyosaki. We had to go to, which was Asian, by the way. We had to go to Napoleon Hill. We had to go to all these people because that's where we went. I had to go to SCORE to get coaching. I had to. And mind you, yes, they were all racist as hell. We knew it walking in. We had to overachieve, but that's it. Now, all of a sudden, we got a little money, and now y'all think that we're supposed to just forget these people. And maybe the next generation will. But in the day, they're still going to be the gatekeepers. We know that every DEI or the most DEI executives in America are not minorities. They're white men or white women. So no matter what you want to deal with, it's just a facade anyway. So you might as well put a facade of we have a woman in power and let's see what happens because she handled Trump, y'all. And while I'm telling you, she's raising $1 billion for her election, you guys are paying, you got 36 eggs is $12. And you saw Shay's, we got Shay's little clip. We have that. You saw Shay's here yesterday telling y'all the Shays have bought a whole chicken farm in Africa. She done flew, bought a whole, traveled to different countries, by the way, picked one and put a chicken farm on it while you trying to figure out how to pay for eggs. So we need to change. We need to figure this out, and for all of us. But anyway, that you guys talk about that a little bit. What am I missing? We got anything I'm missing on here? Did I miss anybody? Yeah, that's it, you guys. I just want to go here and really have a conversation about you because I do not. I'm almost not undecided. I'm voting for the female. And mind you, you guys, we're Americans, bro. You see now, black people, come on. You see it's not just us. These folks are related. And you're not, all the relationship problems that I hear, and you saw what Shay said about that too. all of those issues are because of what the high cost of living in America. It is now normal for Americans to have to work 2 and 3 jobs, for the husband and the wife to work to pay for the bare minimum of their life. People are working and homeless in America. That does not happen abroad. If you are out there and you're a woman, I'm telling you, you saw Cha when she came on the show this last week too. If you're making 25, 50,000 and you're a woman and you're working online or whatever you're doing, I know women out there, you can go to Mexico, the Philippines, Ghana, raise your kids. You will be a millionaire overnight in Asia and Africa. Not 100,000 there. Means your kids are in private school now, boo-boo. You're saving money. So now, you know what? 2 or 3 months, reporter, every season, you can fly home. Christmas. Things have changed. The internet has changed the game. And you see, and I will say this, if Democrats do win, they're not so focused on inflation. They focus on getting free shit and taking care of this and giving away money. I've never qualified for no help. I've asked 10,000 times in my life. I've never been able to get a grant. I've never been able to get an SBA loan. Never been able. I've been minority certified in construction, but it's my family. But me, myself, no. No. But I know that others, like my mother, for example, have. So I understand it helps them. She has sickle cell. Did you know she's writing her book, The Sickle's Edge? Working on her book now, my mom. That's why she came to the tropics, to work on her book, get her wellness going. She had her first African do her hair. I could not give her this experience. If this was my wife, I couldn't do this for her in America. You say, oh yeah, get your hair done. Let me fly in a doctor to do your hair. Hell no. Oh, you want to eat food or what? You want to? She getting her whole mouth done by the dentist. That's what her whole mouth is being done. There's just things you couldn't do. So anyway, you guys, we're kind of still undecided, but we are kind of at the point now where I'm voting for the woman, I think. I'm voting for the woman. And I'm telling you, if it wasn't for them putting Kamala, to be very honest, and it's not because she's just black, to be honest, I want a woman. I want empathy. And women are killing it in America right now. They deserve leadership. They're the number one entrepreneurs, y'all. They're the number one fucking college graduates. They're the number one people, expats around the world. They're the number one people traveling and getting passports is women. 90% of my clients are women. So whether you want it or not, mind you, most of the white men that you voting for, they got a woman at home. So it's kind of a way for us to unite the country, I believe, without being in your face and doing it. I believe the Democrats can back up a little bit on all these LGBTQ rights, and I'm one of them. But I don't need all that. But get the black men something. Give us some stuff. But I'm gonna tell you this: black men, if they don't do it, there's always that passport with your girl, with your family, with your kids. There's always the rest of the world out here for you to go and you to push yourself. And if you are in America like me, and you have a business in America, then you can always expand your brand. You can outsource everything now. You saw that we have the cat pads here. You saw that we're making the shoes with Kendra Lynn. You saw that we're doing the events. You saw that we've got the child who's doing the Thanksgiving in Malaysia. You expand your brand. Which one? You saw the magazines we're doing. You saw Longos. You guys, you can take your brand. You doing hair. You're a barber. Bruh. Especially if you're working a job or you're running a booth somewhere. Take you 6 months and go abroad and just cut hair to live. Like them white folks be doing. They get a backpack and go. They be in Surigao. They up in the jungle surfing and shit. Come on, y'all. We got to wake up. But anyway, you guys, the election's coming up. We're going to get into this whole situation. Of course, Bulacan Week is coming up as well. We're showcasing Longest Lifestyle Magazine. Check it out, you guys, PhilippinesMagazine.com. We showcase 700. Before we leave, Julius, hold on one second. Where else could I give free advertising? Work with the city mayor, a governor, a vice governor, board members. 700 just here. There's 5,000 total that we work with, but 700. We were able to donate and give the city their first ever Longos Barangay lifestyle magazine in history. We're doing the next barangay neighborhood, which is Bulihan, in history. You're so busy being homeless, trying to figure out how you're going to pay for the next carton of eggs, that you don't realize out here, not only can you live better, you can help other people. If you've been following me for a while, you know that we used to feed 300 children every summer. I had a football camp. It was not summer in the Philippines, it was rainy season, but it was, and we were teaching them football. We fed 300 kids and their parents and families, over 1,000 people in 2 days, playing American football, having a great time. Shout out to Buffalo Wild Wings, U.S. Embassy, United Airlines, Herbert C. over there at S&M Market for giving us the food and the things we needed. Thank you. And his wife is also an expat woman, a white girl from Chicago, if I remember right, in Illinois. It's not just you. You're able to help hundreds of other people. You're able to do like the brother here, I Show Speed. You're able to go around and donate and give money and show off whatever you want to say. You're able to be the man that you want to be. You're able to also vote. But understand, people, that you guys, I've been talking, I'm preaching this, we're trying to get this up every day. But I just want to express to you, where else could we do that? Where could you really help a city? Where could you work? In America, you got to go through minority supplier. You got to go through all these hoops. And then I've never, in my career, I'm award, but I have a resolution, the U.S. resolution from the mayor. I've never gotten no support. I've never gotten a contract. I've never been owed money. I've never been able to invoice. I've never been able to collaborate with the mayor or the governors or the local government in my hometown. And I know these motherfuckers. But they don't really do much for us. What did they do? That's why I wasn't Democrat in the first place, because I've always been in business. And I've always known they don't do anything for us to help us, black men, in business. They help my mom. They help my cousin, my sister. They have children, their mans or whatever. They good for that. And that's great. But I've always had to widen my net. So anyway, you guys support, showcase, share this live. You guys just keep watching these debates. We're going to get David Youngblood, the attorney from D.C., the lobbyist. We're getting Senator David Haley. His family is the one that put out Roots, the saga, the book, and all of that stuff like that. Senator for Kansas, state senator for Kansas. You guys, we're trying to get them back to have this conversation because we're still kind of wondering what's up. We want to watch Kamala, but you raised $1 billion. She got the support. More people hit. We have a graphic for the girl showing the votes that got Taylor Swift. There's a graphic, right? You guys may not understand what's going on. The graphic, people went to the website to vote, voter.org, vote.org. Yeah, it shows the number. Yeah, can we show these? So this shit's real, y'all. Women did this. Female influence did this. People are trying to vote. Young people, more than likely. White people, more than likely. She's bringing them to the table to support this sister. Yes, sir, I see it. 330,000. This is your wives. This is your daughters, Republicans. This is your sons. This is your 18. This is your kids that are in college voting for the first time. This is them. So anyway, you guys, thanks for being here live on the set. Kareem Jackson. You guys share this live. Enjoy this. We'll be here again, you guys, to get these replays going, get all these things figured out, situated. But you guys understand this. watch these debates, understand we're voting for much more than the election, because we're voting to give America a voice of a female. I want to see what a woman, my mother is wonderful, my sisters are wonderful. Women have they've proved that women are, I'm telling you. Anyway, we're good? Okay, success for everyone, you guys. That means you get out there, vote, support, and you guys, get the passports. Go get your passports. Thanks, you guys. Cheers to you. Let's play a commercial. Make some money.
You were live on the set. I've got some news to tell you. 10 years ago, I left California, USA on the beach, and I got on a plane. I went to the tropics, and I reinvented myself. I wanted to turn my dreams into reality. I had a great time, great friend. I published magazines, books. I meditated. I sipped coconuts, you guys. I had tattoo competition, weekly shows, and I want you guys to know I sat down and I wanted to write step by step how I did it. How did I get free? How did I outsource everything? How did I get to where I could run my company from my laptop? And now I finished it. It is done. My new book, you guys, Outsource Everything, is out now. I finished it. I'm telling you all about how I gained my freedom, how I live in the tropics next to the beach in a beautiful lifestyle, and I still run my business. I outsource everything. My new ebook, it's out now, you guys. It's available right now, you guys. I made it to where freedom is here for you. You can get the same freedom that I did. It's totally possible, and it's totally doable, and this has never been a better time than to do it. Grab my new ebook, Outsource Everything, on Google Play and the App Store, you guys. And of course, KareemAntonio.com/my ebook. Outsource Everything. Outsource Everything, How to Be a Minimalist CEO by Kareem Jackson. Introduction for small business owners and entrepreneurs. Presented by K&Co America and the Chunkston Group.
To break free.
Oh my God, you guys are still here. Hey, okay, you guys, I'm so glad you're still here. I'm so glad you stuck around to the end, because I want to show you some more about my book. I'm so excited about this. Outsource Everything, out now, you guys. It's out now. Go grab it. On my website, you guys, KareemAntonio.com. You can go to the App Store, any of these places, and go grab it. I want you to sit down, ponder this, and think about, why do I have the stress I have? Why am I working so hard? Why am I a slave to my business? Why do I not have more freedom? There's folks all over the world looking that can outsource to you. I'm going to introduce you to this, tell you why you don't need that new car, you don't need that bling bling, you don't need that house right now. Outsource everything. Get free. What good is that money? What good is all that fame and fortune if you are working every day like it's a job? Freedom is here. It's here for you, you guys. Grab my ebook, you guys. Outsource Everything. Google Play, the App Store, and